Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hey, say love. Hey, the Bud Files. T and T family. I hope you feeling fine after having your surgery on your shoulder. Hey, Joshua. So y'all know for the past several months I've been talking about Tiffany Henyard. She is the mayor of Dolton, Illinois. Dolton, Illinois is a suburb of Chicago, was an affluent African American community. The village of Dolton, unfortunately, believed in a woman, Tiffany Henyard, who is a disgrace to the sisterhood, who is a disgrace to older people because they believed in her. They thought that she was going to really come in and straighten out Dolton, Illinois, take them to the next level. But the only thing Tiffany Henyard did was came in like the gangster Nino Brown of New Jack City. And if people was not contributing to her campaign and different things, she was awful. Now I had this show all set up on my laptop. I don't know what I did. And so, hold on. I'm gonna let you see this. This was back in February where this dirty, low down heifer, and yeah, I talk about anybody that I feel like talking about it. The views and opinion expressed are those of Darlene April because she's stealing from poor black, well, I shouldn't say poor, they are rich, but you were supposed to make things better. See, this woman, Tiffany Henyard, would be uh, the next person. You know, they would be telling you black folks to vote for, like they trying to sell y'all Kamala Harris. And we know what her history is. First of all, she's not black. She's Indian, Asian, whatever. She's not going to do anything for us. She locked up black people. Uh, you know, men of color that had marijuana charges. She gave them the worst sentences. You know, and the evidence can be right there, but you know, some of y'all, you know, you can't tell people anything. You can show them um, the evidence, but you know, you just can't tell my people anything. So on the screen right there, okay, you can see Tiffany Henyard. She's dressed up as Nino Brown. And Tiffany was featured on different TikTok videos. She was featured, okay, on a lot of TikTok videos when this happened. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the camera, and like I said, I had everything set up, but I don't know what happened with my laptop. Um, but I said I was going to still do the show. I was going to still do the show. You know, the show must go on. I've been trying to do this show for a couple of days, but been talking about Kamala Harris. Been talking about her, and I really don't need people to try to sell me on Kamala Harris. I go by what she has showed us in the past, what she has done. So I don't need anybody trying to sell me on her. If y'all don't like Trump, that's fine. You know, it's unfortunate. Hold on, y'all, for a minute. Okay, that was my bestie caller. And so, hey, Miss Queen, I don't need anybody to try to sell me on this lady. I go by her record. And again, it's unfortunate that she's running for Trump, running against Trump. But, you know, I know what her record is, what Kamala Harris' record is, you know. And so it is what it is. And so here you got the Illinois mayor, and she really is a Nino Brown, somewhat in real life. You know, if people don't vote for her or go along with her, she does. She sends people to intimidate other people. You know, she is a real life Nino Brown, dirty heifer. It's awful that some people, and I'm gonna let you listen to this.
Out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'all. Y'all black. Y'all are black, and y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. All the stuff that y'all did to get people to come to our community, to just diss and down our community. Shame on y'all. Because when I want to attack and take any of y'all seats, I run. I run for the seat. I don't do smear campaigns. I don't do all this mess. It's nonsense. Because at the end of the day, we still got to live in this village. Oh, well, y'all don't live in the village, but we still got to live in the village.
So that was the crazy heifer, Tiffany Henyard. And I'm going to tell y'all, hold on. I'm so sick of these people talking about attacking the black woman. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you black or white. If you dirty doing wrong, stealing taxpayers' money, if people don't vote for you, you intimidating them. If people don't contribute to your campaign, then you retaliating. You had people giving money to a fundraiser, one of your non-for-profit fundraisers that you say don't exist. And again, I'm sick of you women. You know, you got those that want to claim to be black, then the ones that are black, they think you ain't supposed to talk about them. Well, if you a dirty low down heifer and you doing dirty stuff, I don't care who you are, I'ma talk about your ass, especially if you are a public official. You signed up for the job. You knew what was coming to you. And again, you can look up Tiffany Henyard, but we are so blessed now because I have family and friends that live up there in near Dolton. They are part of the Thornridge Township. And this woman, she has done a job on these people. She has stolen our, oh my goodness. Well, all we got to do sometimes is you can sit back and just wait. So see, if you start following these people, then you'll see what they're about. And then people don't have to tell you, but you know, we've got people that will still support this thief, you know, this low down dirty heifer, you know, spending the taxpayers' money. The taxes will be so high in Dolton, Illinois, because the money's got to be paid. The salaries have to be paid. Lawsuits have to be paid. I mean, the citizens that are in the village of Dolton, Illinois, might see their taxes go up 3 times as much. To be living in a town where you're going to have most of the business people leave because they're tired of paying Tiffany Henyard money. They just don't want to live in Dolton anymore. They'll take their business out of Dolton. So any of you people that has to vote next year, take a ride down to Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana might have one gas station, one store, and it was once a popular city. See, these elected officials get in here, they have their own agenda, and this woman, she's got the boyfriend who is still married but allegedly is getting a divorce. She's got him on the payroll. He gets $100,000 salary. Tiffany, between Dolton and the village, between the village of Dolton and Thornridge Township, she's receiving close to $250,000. Who are you, Mr. Kenneth Dawson? Chitlins, freezer burn chicken, bingos, and party. That's all they need, I guess. Well, when you find out what they need, come back and tell me. Because any citizen deserves to live in a nice community and that they do not have the elected officials stealing. And what food they eat and what bingo parties they go to is their business. So without further ado, y'all, we got in my house, do 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 do, in my house. Hey, Listen to this, y'all. Ooh, Dalton. Dalton might be able to come back now.
Did you know it's possible to have a
Dalton might be able to come back. Cause it's gonna be in my house. A heart is a house tonight. Cause I'm ready. A house to be made of love.
Jason House making it official. He is running for mayor of South Suburban Dolton. House is a lifelong resident of the village and is currently a senior trustee. Most recently, he was named mayor pro tem amid the turmoil surrounding current mayor Tiffany Henyard. She's been accused of misusing public funds and is the focus of a federal investigation.
We have to change the narrative around Dolton, and that begins today. We're going to have balanced budgets, and those balanced budgets are going to account for all of the mismanagement we've seen over the last years. No more first-class trips. No more security detail. We're going to save this town $1 million a year with one fatal swoop.
The election for Dolton's next mayor is in February of 2025.
Okay. The best news.
Did you know it's possible to have
The best news for the people
Here's a tip. If you
that
smoke
live
solely
in the
possible,
village
that's
of
what
Dolton. I am thankful
For free help, text right now.
that
3888.
I am thankful
The body pulled
that
from Lake Michigan.
Jason House will bring the heart back to the village of Dolton. So Jason, you gonna be singing In My House. I'm gonna be singing it for you. In my house, a heart is a house of love. 'Cause let me tell you something. When you truly care about the people that voted for you and you want to bring a change, you wouldn't have to do all of these acts. You wouldn't have to intimidate residents. This heifer, I went to this board meeting dressed as Nino Brown because she is a Nino Brown. You know, you don't have her money, she's gonna do something to you. She's gonna do something to you. You don't contribute, to her campaign or her fundraisers or her non-for-profit, she blackballs you. Tiffany Henyard wants your money, and if you don't give it to her, she's retaliating. She will pull up to your house. She will pull up to your house in black vehicles with flashing lights and be like, the song, bitch better have my money. That's what Tiffany Henyard is about. Tiffany Henyard, that's what she's about. Yes, Miss Queen, it's a complete mess. And what I am so disgusted with is our black people. Then I'm disgusted that they always want to throw this race card. Like, you trying to do this to a black woman? No, you're a thief. You stole God knows how much money from people. Some of these people will be losing their homes because they're not going to be able to afford the property tax. because the taxes will have to go up to pay for all of the stealing she has done. And then, you know, and hey, for all we know, Tiffany Henyard might have some heavy hitters behind her, you know, like Kamala Harris. They don't care how many black men she locked up, how she focused only on black and brown men. I want to suggest for you guys right now to go over to the Dear Dana show. No, the real Dana. Hold on, let me post this link. And we have Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown, he breaks it down about her. See, so Tiffany Henyard needs to be stopped. I know. And so she needs to be stopped right now. Because I'll be darned if I look up and somebody gonna tell me she's running for governor or something. And I'm sitting up here thinking, how in the heck can this woman be running for governor? And she done allegedly bankrupt the village of Dolton. You know, acting like a woman. How you doing? Acting like she cared about those people. They voted her in. They voted her in. And this is awful. It's awful. It's saddening. But let me tell you, the most saddening thing is you will have people that will sit up and still support her. See, I can't. I can't. Just like you see everybody trying to sell y'all Kamala. I don't care how much money Kamala Harris has raised. You know, I can go into saying if Kamala gets into office, you know, shoot, the Crime Act bill that they passed against black men, shoot, might get worse. So don't sit up and tell me what Trump gonna do. But Kamala Harris done showed me what she done did. And then you got this heifer, Tiffany Henyard, what she has done to the citizens of Dolton, which are close. It's 80% black people. She has dogged out her own people, okay? So don't try to sell me on these people, because I ain't going. And I don't care who don't like me. You don't have to come to my shows. I'm going to express my opinion because she's a low-down, dirty woman. Using taxpayer dollars to fund your lifestyle is awful. How do these people sleep at night? How do you sleep at night when you done intimidated people that didn't give you money? You know, she charges a fee up there for these businesses. She goes around and she collects her money, just like Nino Brown, went around and collected his dope money. What is the difference? What is the difference? What's the difference? All of these democratic cities led by these black leaders, I hate to say it, but they're dirty and low down. It's the truth. Their records speak for themselves. You sit up here down there in Atlanta, Georgia, you got Fonnie Willis. You got Fonnie Willis down there. She done locked up so many black men, now it's done come out. She had these people taking plea deals, first time offenders. And you know, these boys act like they hard on the streets, but they get in them courtrooms, they get chained up, and you tell them, if you don't take this plea, I'm going to send you to prison for boom, boom, boom. So they take the plea. Black people, we've been selling out our people for so long. We're sellout to your people. I ain't heard no issues. I ain't heard nothing. Nothing good said about these people. We allow them to come into our churches, get up there and speak, and you done had affairs with married men, no morals, no values anymore. You done stole, you done attacked people. And this is why I say, hell with my people. We ain't gonna never come together. We ain't gonna never be in one accord. They might after the older people leave. You know, you can tell people, I ain't saying I'm all for Trump. I ain't saying I'm all for Jason House. But I know what Tiffany Henyard done allegedly done. So because she's a black woman, I'm supposed to sit up and support this low down dirty heifer? People done came to board meetings, they done talked about what she did. It was the citizens of Dolton who she harassed and threatened that called in the FBI. See, I don't know much about Jason House, but I know what Tiffany Henyard has allegedly done. Yeah, Miss Queen. Hey, GJ34. Hey, Six Bows, how you doing? Y'all, Six Bows yesterday, she was at the food pantry, and y'all know I go to food pantries too. Let me tell you something. If you shame to go to a food pantry, then you deserve to be hungry. That's all I can say on that subject. If you shame to go to a food pantry, you deserve to be hungry. Because let me tell you, yesterday the city of Joliet gave out food for all of the residents of Joliet and Will County. Because y'all know we had 2 tornadoes to come through here. People was without power, water, everything. If you shame to go get free food, then you deserve to be hungry. And that's all I'm going to say. See, I can't call my family and say, I can call them when I'm trying to get something, to get groceries. And if you read between the lines, you know what I'm saying. But if I was to call my family and say, I'm hungry, I don't have nothing to eat, they wouldn't believe me. You know why? Because they know I'm going to go stand at them pantry lines. I ain't getting ready to be hungry for nobody. Okay? If you see me in the food pantry line, I'm going to smile, I'm going to speak to you and keep going. Walking around here hungry because y'all don't want nobody to see y'all in the food pantry line. Man, miss me with that. You ain't got to take everything they give, and they'll have something you need. So thanks for sharing that 6 votes, because we have a lot of people that won't go to food pantries. So Amber, you know you've got to go to the Darlene April. You can't come in under the other one. Hey, it's your partner. It's your partner. What you been doing? It's your partner be rapping. He be delivering. He be taking you on. Um, yeah, yeah. But people are ashamed, GJ Threefour, ashamed of going to a food pantry. Oh, okay. You under the Darlene? Okay. So everybody can see your comments. You know. Yeah, you got people, they shame to go to food pantries. But you wanna call somebody and come about you need food. See, it's certain things I can't call my family on, because they know I ain't getting ready to go hungry. They know I'm not getting ready to go hungry. If I had to go to 2 pantries, 3 pantries, and it ain't like I take everything. They have a whole lot of different things. And 6 bowls, if you lived here, honey, let me tell you, honey, you would never be hungry. You would have food for 6 months. We got the national hookup of black women. They give out food. You got the different churches that give out food. This Saturday, Prayer Tower Ministries in Joliet will be having a food drive. Mm. Amber, what we'll do later on tonight, or when I end this show, you're gonna have to come in the back or street yard, and I'll help you get it situated. I'll help you try to fix the problem. So anyway, back to the dirty politicians. And this is why people don't like to vote. And voting is so important. Voting is so important. Voting, for your local leaders, your school board, everything gets voted on. But it's people like the Tiffany Henyards that will have people so upset that they'll never vote again. It's people like Tiffany Henyard where people are saying, we are sick of the Democrats. All the Democrats, what have they done for their cities? But still, and bring them down. We have thought all of these politicians, because they were black, that they were gonna be the saviors, the great black hope, and they have let us down. They have let us down. These people that we have put in office was supposed to have been leading us into the 20th, 21st century. And they got in these offices and they went along with an agenda of stealing everything you can steal, lock up everybody. And don't get me wrong, some people do need to be in jail, but not when you target a certain amount of people and you want to brag about your record and kind of find out you've been intimidating people. Fonnie Willis in Atlanta, the Kamala Harrises in San Francisco, starting a truancy program, locking up parents because their kids weren't going to school, trying to lock up a woman who was in the hospital. Tiffany Henyard needs to be stopped. Like I said, I don't know that much about Mr. Jason House, but what I know is about Tiffany Henyard. I don't know that much about Trump, but what people saying they're trying to throw up Project 2025. Uh, you know, I did see an insurrection. I saw that. But I also know that the Bushes stole the election from Al Gore. So when people say, they didn't steal the election and all of this other kind of stuff, you have to look at history, what's been done. As I'm looking at the Democratic Party, and I think about what they've done, even what they're doing now, you have people divided again because you found a woman to be the vice president that has locked up men of color. These are facts. For simple marijuana charges, started a truancy program, and said she's never going to do anything to help blacks only. And some of y'all just don't care. So I have her record. So the only thing I can tell people, don't argue with anybody. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. You have to vote on issues. I don't care that Tiffany Henyard was seeing a man that was married or allegedly separated. They just getting a divorce. But she had this boyfriend on the staff making $100,000 a year. Okay. See, you black women that's running these cities them are a disgrace to women of color, a disgrace to somebody that wants to do the right thing. And then people want to get mad when you talk about them. I'm going to talk about them as much as I want to. I want somebody in office where I can say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And they don't have no scandals behind their name. And this woman here, for years, she has terrorized those people up there, especially the elder. See, I'm 62. I'm a senior citizen now. I can only imagine living up there in Dolton, you know, having a house that's paid for and I'm close to retiring. And this lady made all kind of promises. And only thing I get is a tax bill that has doubled. And I'm on a fixed income. And I'm looking at a mayor that has spent all kind of money on luxury trips. She's friends with an alleged rapist. She's got all these employees that she's dogged out. Things she wouldn't deal with. Tiffany Henyard is a Nino Brown, a dirty, low-down scoundrel. She wants her money. She don't care who you are. If you're a resident, a businessman, even if you're a firefighter, even if you are a firefighter, she don't care. And she throws out that black woman card. I'm sick of you heifers, dirty low-down scoundrels. Now this one throwing out the black card. We got another one. Everybody want her to be black, and you don't see her be black until election time. Telling me she ain't gonna do nothing for blacks, but you made sure that Asian hate crime got in. I do my shows on facts. I can take my feelings out, you know. And again, I'm getting ready to end this show. I just wanted y'all to know what was going on with the village of Dolton. Hold on, I want you guys. And again, it's not Like I said, I don't know anything about Jason House, who is the trustee in Dolton. I don't know anything about him. All I know is what Tiffany Henyard has done. Same way I don't know that much about Trump. But I know what Kamala Harris has done. Look at Fonnie Willis. Some of these women, I believe they just some dirty, low down women that some of them ain't never had shit. They gonna steal to have a lifestyle that they want. Some of them just don't like black men, period. So a lot of things you have to consider when it comes to these women. And with that being said, I want to thank y'all for joining me today. I got to start back doing my stuff back on Spreaker too, because I used to do podcasting like 10 years ago. It's not my pleasure. I don't get pleasure in talking about these dirty, low down women. Okay? Let me tell you something. This stuff, it really hurts. It hurts. It hurts because we believe, we always trying to call for a sisterhood. We looking for somebody that's gonna help us, and they're not. It hurts. I can only imagine what older people are really thinking, that put their hopes in the Barack Obamas, you know, want to make Kamala this. You got this wink stealing everything. That is the link down here. Go to that show, everybody. And Judge Joe Brown breaks it down. But you know, you can tell my people something and they're not gonna listen. You can have the facts right there. But hey, I sure hope that Tiffany Henyard does not have some powerful people behind her, because this will go away with Tiffany Henyard, and we'll look up and Tiffany Henyard might be the next one running for president. April showers. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Peace.